Hello, welcome to Backyard RC. Today we're going to do a tire comparison for the 1/14th scale LC Racing. This is the 225 millimeter model of the LC Racing 1/14 scale. I've got a body on there that's made for monster trucks so we can have a good view of these tires when they're spinning around. This body itself was made for an HPI Savage XS. They don't sell these bodies anymore, unfortunately, because they're pretty cool. But it fits pretty good on this rig. And so we're going to start off with the Rally tire, which is the smallest, obviously, of the tires. This one is a 24 millimeter wide tire and 64 millimeters tall. After that, we're going to go with this more aggressive tread, 24 millimeter wide, 69 millimeters tall tire. Then we're going to go with the Losi Mini 8 Kingpins. Mini Kingpins is what they're called. These are, I've got a rear and a front of these. So the fronts are 26 millimeters wide and the rears are 30 millimeters wide, and they're both 74 millimeters tall. This is off of the Losi Mini 8 DB, the Desert Buggy. These are 30 millimeters wide, front and rear, and 74 millimeters tall. This is the LC Racing monster truck tire. It is 43 millimeters wide and 85 millimeters tall. Lastly, we're going to go with this crawler tire that came off of the 112 scale Thunder Tiger crawler. Well, I'm not sure they even sell anymore. It's the same as the Team Associated 112 scale crawler. This one is 36 millimeters wide and 91 millimeters tall. And normally that 91 millimeters would be too tall for this truck, for the chassis to touch the ground, but because these tires are so squishy, actually you can get away with it. So that's our 6 tires. We're gonna try them out one by one and see which one feels better, which one looks better, which one gets around the track better. We'll see how they do. All right, so we've got the Rally tires on the track. I've scraped the track down, get some of the loose dirt out, which these tires would need. And over here in this corner, I've actually swept it, so it's actually a hard pack to a certain degree. We'll see how it does. Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to drift around that whole corner. That was a good one, huh? Alright, so now we've got the more aggressive 24 millimeter tire. It's got a little bit more of an offset wheel too, so it sits out a little bit wider. You can already tell it's just quicker, it just grabs where the other ones are spinning. A lot easier to control around the track. I do like this tire for sure. It just grabs. Alright, so we've got the Losi Mini Kingpin tires. These are 30 millimeters in the rear and 26 millimeters in the front. So they will, little bit different setup. They're a lot softer tire, so they should have some pretty good grip. Definitely a lot faster, huh? Whoops. Now keep in mind too that these aren't my first laps, like on the first rally tire. Those were my first laps too, so I wasn't quite comfortable with the speed yet. Is that I'm gonna have to revisit those tires at the end maybe. Alright, so now we've got the Losi Mini 8 DB tires. These are 20 or 30 millimeters wide and 74 millimeters tall. Not quite as soft as some of the other ones. We'll see. Does drift a little more. It's a little harder tire, so it's gonna slide a little more. Taller tire than the others, so, or other than the Another Losi tire. So it gets around pretty good. Okay, so we've got the LC Racing monster truck tires. This is usually how I run this setup on this with this body. You see the tread isn't very tall. The tires are real squishy and soft, but it does tend to drift because it's made not to get too much grip, I think, and so you don't have a lot of traction rolls. Ooh, that was a good drift. This is a good drifter for sure. These tires, by the way, are 43 millimeters wide and 85 millimeters tall. You see, it just goes where it wants to go. If it's not on the track, it just keeps going. Doesn't turn quite as sharp with the wide front tires, but it does drift well. Alright, now we've got the crawler tire from the 112 scale crawler, similar to the Team Associated 112 scale crawler. This one is 36 millimeters wide and 91 millimeters tall. And I gotta tell you, this is a good look. This is a good look for this truck. I think it's pretty cool. Looks like a Florida mud racer. Let's see how it does. Definitely has a lot more grip than that last set. Whoops. Okay, so what'd you guys think? Which one was your favorite? I do really like these tires running as a monster truck. It's pretty good on. I also like these aggressive rally tires and the mini Kingpins. They all drove really, really well. If you want to drift, that's what these ones here are designed for. And these other ones tend to drift as well. But my choice would be those three right there. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later.